Artists take inspiration from what they know, and those that grew up bombarded with media, they are taking inspiration from their childhoods, giving birth to geek art. Some create parodies, while others pay homage with original work. But what serious art collector would pay good money for something cartoonish? Like any art, there can be varied approaches to geek art. They may retain the cartoonish style or be elevated to fine art without losing the cuteness to remind us why we fell in love with them growing up and still holding on to them while grown up. Take Eric Perreras. Perreras goes beyond cute actually. He marries traditional art with geek art. What can be more traditional and timeless than still life, especially flowers? Floral artworks are painted either as wildflowers or removed from their natural surroundings and gathered as a bouquet or in a vase. This is where Perez takes off. Instead of giving us a conventional vase, he puts the flowers inside the glass sculpture of the most famous rodents in history. Usually in floral paintings, we let the flowers speak to us, but with the glare of the glass, it's a bit difficult to do that. Anyway, the flowers don't carry the message, but it is the sculptures in the form of our favorite Disney characters. Putting them against a dark background pushes that even further. We may not care for the flowers for as long as we are taken in by the glass sculptures. I don't know about you, but it makes me wish there's an actual glass sculpture. For all their beauty, flowers in art symbolize the brevity of life. We all must pass, but putting them inside Disney characters that have been around for more than 10 years and will probably be around more than 50 years later, Perreras paints timelessness. But he doesn't stop there. He incorporates another traditional style in the classic frame. He also connects it to the subject by painting flowers in them. Look closer and longer, the flowers in the frame almost look like a reflection coming from the glass sculptures. But Perera's geek art is not limited to being cute. No one would ever associate cuteness and fine art with Homer, but the artist succeeds here. He is able to marry the ideal with the most underachieving loser character in pop culture. And we love him for it. The flowers are our gift to him, the way flowers are thrown by the audience at opera shows as a gesture of appreciation. Perreras gives us a front profile for Minnie and Mickey, but he paints Homer sideways. I think that's more effective to emphasize what makes him distinguishable. The convex scalp, the bulging eyes, the elongated nose, and the overbearing philtrum, or the space between the nose and the upper lip. There's a dot in his eye. I think they're ants. They make it look like he's looking upward from the side of his eye. We also have a snail. I know not much about its characteristics other than it moves so slowly. Perez captures Homer's personality, who is slow to think. Unlike the Disney paintings, Perez adds details to Homer's personality. The painting is bright not necessarily from the light, but because of his yellow tone. We have a bloody rose above that symbolizes our frustration with Homer's actions. He's a thorn that cuts us when we hold the rose. Art is said to speak to us, but with geek art, it seems like it is speaking for us. Geek art, dare I say it, is essential. Art is essential.